Kodak Patin. Mama. Hold on. All about that. Hold on. Yo, producer was good. King Blaze. Ashley Shelton, good morning. King Lee, what's up, my bro? Roy T, good morning. Good morning. AL, what's good? We're back here, of course, as you know, at Bimbo Bakeries. Getting this stuff. I got a whole stack right here. Time to get to work. Hope everyone's having a good morning. It's kind of sunny, but it's not like unbearable right now. Please make sure you remember to like, subscribe, and that notification bell. Listen, if you don't know, hopefully y'all heard about it. Yeah, that Justin Tucker, he out, man. 10 weeks. 10 weeks. That man can't play football. So even if another team gets him, he can't come back to the end of pretty much, the year. Almost darn near. Darn near. Oh, man, kind of tired of the foolishness, man. At least, you know what? And I said this on the video the other day. I'm telling y'all this. The Ravens had to have known. They had to have known something. There's no way that they let go of Tucker not knowing that this is coming down the pike. They had an idea. They had an idea. The Ravens, just like I said, when people was trying to make the argument, they had no idea what the other teams were doing. They just did it because, it was a smart business move. No, they knew about the collusion. They were part of it. And that's why they were so okay with doing that to Lamar. The Ravens never do anything just to do anything, guys. I want y'all to get used to that. Regardless if it's our team or not, they just don't do things to do things. Everything usually has an ulterior motive. And I get that people say, well, that's just good business. Nonetheless, that's what they do. So good business or not, that's what is the practice. That's how they practice their stuff. So I try to tell everybody, like, man, get what you can get. Because that's why I tell people this is not for long. The NFL is not like MLB or the National Basketball Association where you have all these guaranteed contracts. Guys are making hand over foot money. No matter what happens, if they break their foot and they can never play again, they're not going to get their stuff. Plus, on top of it, amazing retirement plans and everything else. They don't have that in the NFL. Most NFL players are broke a year or two after they're done playing, on average. And the average NFL player only lasts for 3 years, 2.5 years, which is rounded to 3. So you see what I'm trying to say? Kush was good. Chris was good. Got some people in here. So another thing too, Justin Tucker is no longer with the Baltimore Ravens. I get it. I get it, guys. And I'll tell y'all what, we're gonna have some growing pains with these kickers we got. We are. And you know what it kind of reminds me of? If you remember when the Bengals had, or they still have McPherson. Remember when Bengal fans were arguing that McPherson was better than Justin Tucker because he had an amazing 1 year, and they were like, "Oh, he better than Tucker." Da la. And now they can't stand McPherson. They say they fiercely want to get rid of him. I feel like that's the average experience for a lot of NFL teams. The teams that they root for have, decent kickers that will do good for a year or so. And then it all goes for naught real quick because it's hard to sustain. It's very hard to sustain that for so long. I feel like that's going to be us for a while, guys. I'm not wishing it. I know some of y'all be like, oh, Nitro wishing it. Nitro wishing that to happen. No, I'm not. I'm not wishing nothing. What I'm saying is how we're probably going to be going through the same stuff all these other teams finally go through, and it's going to suck for a while. But I tell you what, because of that, that's another reason why I feel like our offense is going to go crazy. I honestly think kicker might not be that bad this year. I guess we'll see. We'll see. Because I tell you what, when Tucker started missing, people got real tight. Real tight. Real tight. And that's what mind you, Justin Tucker was the 29th kicker last year. After everything was said and done, he was the 29th, rated the 29th kicker last year. He was still a Pro Bowler, too. So, just letting y'all know that could be coming down the pike, which is why I feel like we'll score more points. Because I feel like we're going to go for it on fourth down more. I feel like just because we made it to the 50, we're not going to be kicking field goals like that no more. They're going to say, look, go for it. They're going to say, go for it. Because if our guy can't kick or can't make consistent kicks, what do you expect? We really hadn't made a kicker before. Yup, we did. They gonna kill me to this day. I'm trying to tell you, man. All those missed kicks is crazy. It's heartbreaking. I really hope our new kicker does well. He seems like a cool guy. He's determined and focused. Yeah, well, let's hope that could translate on the field. Because to tell you the truth, most of these guys are good dudes. Like, you know what I'm saying? I tell people all the time. A lot of these players are good guys. They're not evil people or anything else like that. They just, it's a eat or be eaten league. You're always having to prove yourself. As soon as it's not enough, you're gone. You're gone. Another reason why I'm so staunchly for the players getting paid. Because once a player can't produce, they're out of there. It's not like they keep them there and say, oh, we'll work with you. Or no. They say, look, man, time to move on. Real talk. That game was bad. Yeah, man. What's up, Bruce? Good morning. Hey, Alexander Goodling, was good. Was good. Bro, I'm not trying to have no more games like that this year. This is another reason why I tell everybody why I want Harbaugh to change up the way he calls the game. Because there's a lot of games where we'll be like, oh, we'll be okay. We have a great kicker. We'll run it up. We'll run. It'll be all right. And then worst case scenario, we'll kick a field goal. We don't know if that's going to be the case no more. Harbaugh is stubborn. Stubborn to a fault. He could be one of them. I'm dead serious. He's stubborn to a fault. He can get to the point where he's just like, nah. You know what I'm saying? This is Raven football. We're going to do it this way no matter what happens. And we looking at him like he's crazy. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't want that. I don't need that. I don't need that. And the thing with Harbaugh is you never know. Because of how he does things, bro. You never know how he's going to call the game or, oh, yeah, we're up by 8 points. Time to run the ball and run our clock. Crap, and then they come back and beat us and be like, oh, that's just the way the football gods wanted it. No, it's not. That's what I be trying to tell people. We could have won that Eagles game. It would have been a struggle for our defense, but our offense did go toe-to-toe with any team. Yeah, as long as we have Lamar, we can go toe-to-toe with anybody. But with Lamar and Derrick Henry, there is no offense we shouldn't be able to overcome. Honestly, I'm being real with you. With Lamar and a healthy Derrick Henry, there is no offense we should not be able to overcome in the offense in the league. None. I'm sorry, it's just factual. Not with those two. Not with those two. That's why I don't want to hear no excuses when they be like, oh, things happen. Things happen. Get out of here with that. Because I don't be hearing none of that. I'd be like, no, I don't want to hear that. Because things don't happen like that. Other things gotta happen for that foolishness to happen. Y'all look at one or two plays. One or two plays don't make a game. Everyone thinks it's due. There's things that led up to those plays. No game is played perfectly. You feel me? There's no game. I mean this when I say it to people. It's not decided by one play. Just like everyone only remembers the play with Mark Andrews dropping the pass. That play wouldn't even have meant as much if he didn't fumble in the middle of the field or drop that one pass on third down and we had to punt it. Like, you feel what I'm trying to say? No game is decided by one play because no game is perfect. Passes be dropped, fumbles, interceptions, all that stuff. That's why I try to tell people, like, people be like, oh, y'all mad at Mark for a drop. I'd be like, bro, don't ever disrespect me like that in your life again. Like, what do you think I am? Think I'm going to be mad at someone for dropping a ball? No, I'm not mad. The man fumbled when we were driving, dropped passes, almost took out Isaiah Likely. Like, come on now, bro. You out here being an op. Like a straight up op. And be like, yo, you don't feel sorry for him. I don't feel sorry for that. No. I'm feeling sorry for that. You play the worst. That's the worst game of I'm talking about his football career, not just saying his professional career. I'm talking about you taking college, you taking the Pop Warner, Pee Wee. The worst game he's ever played was that game. So no, I don't get mad at one play. I know it doesn't ever have to be one play. But boy, that's why this year I'm really watching how we're gonna be with these kickers. That's why I try to tell you why I was dwelling on it so much. People would be like, "Oh, Nitro, don't be like that. Don't be like that, Nitro. Like, don't be like what? Be honest." I'm watching that. I'm watching that very, very closely. You have to. You gotta watch it. We don't know what's gonna happen with this team when it comes down to crunch time. We don't know how we're gonna call. Let's say if he goes through, are we gonna stay with the same guy if he goes through a rut? Like, I have a 2-3 game missing, which a lot of kickers go through, where they have like 2 games where they just can't really nail it home. Why don't we have games like that? Are they gonna still say, "Nah, we're gonna run it this way. We'll just keep letting him kick it and miss it. We believe in him." Like, you know what I'm saying? And then cost us a game or two, which will then cost us first place in the AFC because you already know the AFC. Because, bro, I'm gonna be real with y'all. The Bills got an easy schedule. The Bills got an easy schedule. Like, it ain't like they're going against, you know what I'm saying, the Monstars. The Bills have a very, very, very easy schedule. Hopefully the only way we can hope the Bills start getting losses is if the Patriots make a big jump forward and Miami makes a big jump forward. It's the only way. Outside of that, there's no other way they're gonna have a hard schedule. They play the Patriots twice and Miami twice. So if they become challenges for them, then at least 6 games will be challenging for them. Outside of that, they only got like 2 challenging games for the entire season. What was it? The us and I think Kansas City. I don't even think they play the Bengals, which would be funny if they played the Bengals because they don't play the Bengals well. I believe the Bengals will probably blow them out personally. That much offense, because with that much offense, it would force Josh to throw it. And we've already seen that when you start giving Josh the ball to throw too much, he'll turn over the ball. Their offense became best when they took the ball away from him and then, limited his throwing and let him just be a playmaker. And that was the best version of Josh Allen that we've seen. You understand where I'm coming from? So that's why I try to tell everyone, like, I believe that if they go up against a team like the Bengals, somebody check that. Do the Bills play the Bengals this year? Oh, they play the Eagles and the Bengals too? Bet. Yeah. I'm taking the Bengals in that game. 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 I'm telling you, I am. No joke. I think the Bengals beat them. I really do. Because there's only so much you could do. They're going to put up, the Bengals are going to put up a lot of points. You're going to have to counteract that through the air. Running the ball, controlling it, and everything else, it's not going to win you the game. It's not going to win you the game. I'll tell you that right now. The Bengals are going to look out to score as much points as they can because their defense isn't one of the best in the league. So if it becomes a shootout, hey, Josh is going to have to air out the ball. Good luck. I'll take those odds any day. Any day. I wonder what they're going to say then. Listen, and that's being real. I think they lose against the Eagles. I think they lose against the Eagles. I pick the Bengals over them. I pick us versus them. They always beat Kansas City during the regular season, so I pick the Bills over the Kansas City. Real talk. The league will always make it easier for Flop Allen and his team. I don't hate him. I'm just saying, like, that's what I believe is going to happen. I really believe that's going to happen. Because I don't see, because once again, Burrow has a lot to play for, man. It's not like this is a do thing for him. Like, Burrow still has a lot to prove. A lot to prove. So Burrow's looking to make it in the playoffs. I'm telling y'all this now. He don't want to go 2.5 years, no playoffs. He want to make it to the playoffs. So if that's the case, he's going to be gunning. Chase and T got money, Chase got money. So they're going to come out ready to go. Oh, yeah. And I'm going to be real with you. I have their running back being the star of the team this year. Chase Brown, I think, is going to have a massive season this year. Chase Brown is going to have a massive season. Look for Chase Brown on their team to have somewhere like 1,000 to 1,100 yards rushing and about 700 yards receiving. Book it. I'm letting y'all know this now. When we play fantasy this year, I will be going after Chase Brown from the Bengals. I'm letting y'all know that now. He's going to have barring injury, he's going to have a fantastic season this year. And then he's going to be up for a contract too. And then he's going to have to get rid of him because they got no money. They don't got no money. So they're going to look to say, oh, take a pay cut. He's going to be like, nah. I'm telling y'all, man. People not going to believe me. They're going to say Chase Brown is going to be the actual best player on the Bengals this year, I mean. Watch. Y'all know I'm good at calling that. If Chase Brown, because here's the thing. The Bengals offense uses the short pass game with the running back as an extension of the run game. So he's going to get a lot of pop passes, screens, bubble screens, whatever you want to call. You know what I'm saying? Run out to the flats. A lot of those. And he is so shifty. He's going to do a lot of damage with that. So that's why I'm telling y'all, he's going to get so many opportunities. Remember how Austin Eckler was for Justin Herbert? I think Chase Brown's going to be that, but turned up a little higher. And then that's why I say this year is going to be another battle. I don't believe we're going to blow out the Bengals this year. I think it's going to be another battle from you know what, because they're going to have that offense with Chase. I'm telling y'all, man, that man Chase Brown is going to make a heck of a difference this year. You watch. This year he's going to make a heck of a difference. I know he was there last year, but I know for a fact they were trying to feed what's-his-name the ball because he wanted to get his money. So a lot of those passes aren't going to just go to Chase now. They're not. They're going to share it between T and Chase Brown. And that third receiver they got too is probably going to get more touches. I'm telling y'all, bro, Chase Brown, bro, whatever y'all thought Austin Eckler was, Chase Brown's going to be that and more. I'm telling y'all. Calling you now. Bro, you can see it. Like it's like I be watching stuff. I be like, oh yeah, that's definitely gonna happen. Barring injury, I don't see how it doesn't happen. Personally, barring injury, I don't know how that doesn't happen. Real talk, because I'm telling y'all something right now. Telling y'all this right now. Chase, he got speed. He has great speed. He has great awareness. He understands leverage. That to me, that's where Chase Brown shines. He can see, he reacts to leverage very well. And in a running back, I want you to understand that a lot of times running backs, they're physically gifted, so they'll just run And it's more than that. That's why you be hearing people that, oh, he got vision and certain stuff like that. And it's like, no, it's more than vision. It's more than that. It's being able to see angles and pick up where the defense is trying to corral you, and then leveraging that, and then still making it around to make a play. He is very good at that. Very good at that. I'm telling y'all, he gonna be nice. So that's a player that I be looking out for this year. Definitely, definitely. When we play, listen, when we do the Wonder Kid Morning Show draft, y'all just letting y'all know I'm picking him. Don't go be like, oh, Nitro, no, because I know none of y'all want him neither. A lot of y'all gonna go for Derrick Henry, and so like Derrick Henry's gonna be a great pick. Chase Brown I think is gonna be one of the best top 3, easily top 5 PPR draft guys in the league this year, hands down. Everyone's gonna be going for Saquon and Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry because of the touchdowns, Saquon because of the just overall, Christian McCaffrey also. But Chase Brown, that's my running back. Chase Brown and if I can get Chase Brown and Derrick Henry, I'll win. There's no way y'all beat me. There's no way you beat me. There's no way you beat me. If y'all let me get Derrick Henry and Chase Brown, you might as well just I win. Like, it's over. Like, you don't even stand a chance. No. Matter of fact, they put his house up for sale. As we showed this in Nitro, you be smart on calling these kinds of things. I'm telling you, not. I do this. Remember with Tank Dell? Yeah. Because I remember people was calling me crazy with Tank Dell. They was like, I don't know why you like Tank Dell so much. He's so undersized. I'm like, am I watching tape differently than how people watch tape? The same way I evaluate anybody. I'm like, maybe I'm looking at things that people. I just start asking myself that because I started getting people that watch tape mad, like really mad, and I was like, how are you not seeing this? Like, he has, like, what are we doing here? Everyone said, oh, he's small. Small, my back foot. They're not touching him. So yeah, okay. Oh, he's not the biggest guy. I'm watching him. They can't even get their hands on him on press. On press, he gone. They're whiffing at air on press. So I'm like, bruh, this is easy. I remember my guy Yuri, shout out to Yuri. You know what I'm saying? He hated take that. I told him, I was like, Yuri, I'm telling you, Sosa, another one. Sosa was never against it. He's like, we'll see, Nitro. I remember after I came into one space on Twitter, and he was just like, bro, you really call that Tank Dell thing? I'm like, I told y'all, bro. Him, Isaiah Likely. Like, I'm telling you, I don't know. The way I view offensive players, I look at maybe it's because I used to play ball, and I look at the way people can leverage their attributes. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's old school ball. That's why tell you the truth, that's where I get it from. When we used to play basketball growing up, right? Everybody had certain attributes that they would leverage to be a good player. So some people were really fast and they leveraged their speed, so you had to back off of them. And then what they would do is they would learn how to shoot. So because of the threat of them getting easily past you and causing mayhem in the paint, you back off so they can shoot the ball. Boom. Big players, their size. You know what I'm saying? So what they would do, they start leaning on you one way, so because they know it, then they hit you with the double, the hezzy, you know what I'm saying, spin moves, certain stuff like that. That's how I look at players. So, you know what I'm saying? When I look at like Chase Brown and them, I'm like, bro, same way I'm looking at, I'm like, this guy's gonna be great. You can already see it. Like, you can already see it. Their team depends on him. If Chase, God forbid, if Chase Brown gets hurt, the Bengals season's over. If I'm gonna show you how crazy it is. If Jamar Chase, God forbid, was injured, they would still have a chance. If Chase Brown gets injured, their season goes up in smoke. I'm telling y'all this. I don't want to offend anybody because I don't wish. I'll never wish injury on these players because that's how they earn their money. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's that good. He's that important to their team. Some people don't realize it. Yeah. Telling y'all, bro, I'm letting y'all know right now, I call my shots. For the PPR league I'm going for, Derrick Henry and Chase Brown. What's his name might be good too, Devin Achan, but the problem with it, he has trouble staying healthy. The problem with Achan from Miami, and I'm picking Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill's gonna have a big year this year. Tell y'all that now. If Tua don't get hurt, Tyreek's gonna have a 1,500-yard receiving. Tyreek Hill might lead the league in receiving yards this year. Real talk. Letting y'all know that now too. Letting y'all know, cause I know some people are gonna be like, nah, Nitro, nah. Like, yeah, if I had to pick who's gonna lead the league in receiving yards, it's either gonna be Tyreek Hill, Justin Jefferson. Nico Collins, I feel, is gonna be close, but I think he's gonna fall short right at the end. Right at the end. And I think this year, Terry McLaurin is going to be Terry McLaurin's biggest year of his career, too, this year. I just have a feeling. Terry McLaurin is going to be the biggest year this year offensively for him. He's going to put up a lot of points. He's going to put up a lot of yards. But if I had to pick, like, my dogs this year, I think Derrick Henry leads running backs top 2 in yards. I don't think Saquon Barkley comes close to his numbers from last year. I think Saquon Barkley gets somewhere around 1,600 yards, which is still an amazing season. Yeah, because I think they're going to want to use him, but I think they're going to know that they don't want to burn him out, because every team knows when you give a back that many carries, unless your name is Derrick Henry, they burn out quickly. So I think they're gonna watch his snaps, try to mix in another running back at times to limit his workload, so he'll be ready for the playoffs. So that's another reason I don't think that he does it. Even though I feel like he's gonna be top 3, top 5 in yards, I feel like he's gonna have the down. He's not gonna have the year he had last year, even with that offensive line. But Chase Brown, he's gonna be putting up McCaffrey type stats. I'm telling y'all. Chase Brown's gonna put up McCaffrey level stats. Making sure y'all know that from now. He's gonna put up McCaffrey level stats. Gotta make sure. I like giving people bad stuff. Okay, it's not popped. Yeah, that one's popped. Ripped. This one's ripped. Holes in the product. Let me move them. You read what y'all saying. R.B. Robinson gonna be good. Oh yeah, he gonna have a good year too. I think Robinson's gonna he gonna have a good year. Bijan, yeah. Bijan could lead him, yeah. He could with that, because they got a young quarterback. And everybody knows you help a young quarterback with the run game. So Bijan would be a good pick to lead in rushing this year too. A very good pick. Very good point, guys. I forgot about Bijan. I'm not even gonna lie to you. He could definitely lead him in rushing yards too. He'll be top 5. But then here's the thing. Bijan could lead in rushing, but like I said, in receiving, I got Tyreek or Justin Jefferson. I really do. I think Nico comes top 3. Pause. Yeah. I think those are going to be the 2 vying. Justin Jefferson and Tyreek Hill is going to be the top 2 receivers for receiving yards this year. Nico Collins, I believe, will lead everybody in touchdowns for receivers. Yeah. Definitely. Receivers are going off the board so quick in the draft leagues now too, because receivers are getting so much more play. You know what I'm saying? Like, teams are throwing the ball, even though they're running the ball more now. People are looking to air it out at times. In certain stuff, like, so guys are picking up a lot of those stats that, you know, people clamor for fantasy. And I don't care what nobody says. Fantasy is a very big part of football. Fantasy has been a huge part of football for years. I was never even into fantasy before. Doing this channel got me into fantasy. Real talk. I don't lie to you guys. I was never into fantasy. I'd be like, whatever. I'd play the games, but I was never into fantasy football. Never. Even though I picked pretty well. Usually what's been doing me dirty in fantasy is injuries. Injuries has been, the last 2 years I've played fantasy, injuries have just been killing me. murderizing me. Like I pick a good team, and the first 2 weeks everyone's like, "Dang, and Nitro doing well." Then all my guys get hurt. Quarterback get hurt. Running backs get hurt. Wide receivers get hurt. Tight ends get hurt. And I'm like, bro, what kind of crap is this? Then I'm sitting there trying to trade, and because I'm good, people are like, "Nah, we ain't trading with you." Suffer. That's how. Real talk. That's how it be with me. That's why I be like, bro, that don't be making me mad. But I think this year, I think I'm gonna take it this year. We'll see. I got Zay. He's hungry. Zay's not leading the league in receiving yards. That's not happening. It's not happening. It's not happening. That will never happen. As long as the Baltimore Ravens have Derrick Henry, don't even look at our receivers to lead in receiving yards. Be happy if they might get to 1,300 or 1,200 yards. They're not doing, because here's the thing: when we get up a certain amount, we run the ball. We don't just keep flinging the ball. We run out clock. So that takes away targets from them. We watch Zay go off in a half, and them not targeting him for the rest of the game. Zay's not leading nothing. Nothing. And as long as we have Andrews, neither is likely. I think once we get rid of Andrews, you're going to see likely probably lead all tight ends in yards. I'm telling y'all that now, but outside of that, come on, man. I don't see any of our guys leading offensively outside of running. That's another reason why Lamar will probably never lead in like throwing yards. Another reason why. Because we run the ball. Lamar G-Junk last year could have led the league. I mean, what did he have? What did Joe Burrow have last year? 48 or 4,900 passing yards. He had infinitely more attempts than Lamar, and only had about 800 more passing yards than him. Like 700 something more passing yards than him, and infinitely more passing attempts. Infinitely more. So that's my point. Like Lamar would have the opportunity to do it, but once again, we're the Ravens. We run the ball, so that goes out the window. Right out the window. And then, they'll come out with we don't care about stats, blah, 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 blah. We play for wins, blah, 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 blah. That's how they cope. When people be like, oh, you could have let it in this. Oh, we ain't worried about that. We worried about the Super Bowl. Once, I'm going to be real with you, the only way I see Lamar leading is if once we win the Super Bowl and you get that monkey off his back, I think they'll be more inclined to let him get better stats because they want to get that monkey off the back. You know what I'm saying? Once you get that monkey off your back, then you'll start seeing them go for more trick plays and all this other stuff because now they can be more creative because they climbed the mountain. And I know everyone's gonna say, well, we want them to get back, and of course I think they'll get back multiple times, but they'll be more inclined to let Lamar rock out because they got to the mountaintop and they conquered the mountain. So once that happens, I think then Lamar will be allowed to do more. Outside of that, nah. They're going to say, we're worried about the playoffs. Every time, that's what the answers are going to be. The only person on this team that can lead the league in anything is Derrick Henry. And touchdowns, what else? What else is going to lead them in? Touchdowns, rushing yards, stuff like that. If it ain't that, nope. And defensive stats. Defensive stats you might be able to lead people in. And outside of that, we ain't leading nobody and nothing else. Nothing else. And I don't think it's relatively close either. I really don't. All right. 34 minutes. Gotta hurry up and try to get back. Let me pick all these up. Who do y'all have as breakout players this year? I told y'all already. Mine is Chase Brown. I think comeback player of the year is probably going to go to Tyreek Hill. I think Tyreek's going to have a monster year this year. I just have a feeling. I think Tyreek's going to come back with a vengeance. People are going to be like, man, y'all forgot about Tyreek Hill. That's crazy. And then they're going to get back to the point where they're not calling him a wide receiver. They're calling him just a weapon. You know, that's how when Tyreek Hill starts to lead the league in receiving yards and everything, that's what they call him. Oh, he's not a wide receiver. He's a weapon. That's so funny to me, bro. Man leads in multiple statistical categories. Like, no, he's not a wide receiver. He's just a weapon. Roma Dunze? Okay. I'm hearing that starting next season, Trevor will run the ball more. Oh, God. Good luck with him. He's not going to survive. He'll have one more year where he's injured. They'll probably look to trade him after that. I'm telling y'all, watch. One thing with Harbaugh's, they're very stubborn. And they believe in what they say. They believe in what they do. That's how they get down. So I'm letting y'all know this now. If he gets hurt again, Justin Herbert can get traded. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. Y'all think I'm joking. Mark my words. If Justin Herbert cannot finish the season this year, or it's another quick playoff exit, they're going to say, we'll move on from Justin Herbert. You're going to start hearing a whole bunch of things saying that the Chargers are willing to get 3 first-round picks for him and stuff like that. You watch. You watch. It's without a doubt for me. How you doing? I'm telling y'all this right now. That's what's going to happen. Y'all going to be like, what? I'm going to be like, what? Y'all going to be like, I can't believe that happened. He better stay healthy, boy. I thought you were on the original channel. Oh, man, y'all got to put on the thing for this one, too. The original channel, I was doing it because the original channel, when I go live, it allows me to get donations and stuff like that. This one's not at 500 subscribers yet, so it doesn't allow me to do anything. And because it's a smaller channel, it lessens its reach. Like the other day when I went on my regular channel, 2,000 people watched that live when I was here? 2,000 people showed up for the live, 21 or 2,200 people showed up for the live the last time I was on my regular channel. I don't lie to you guys. I'm pretty open with you guys. I don't hide stuff. So, yeah, I want to build up this channel to get to 500 subscribers as quickly as possible. But they don't push this channel like they do my other channel. They don't. They just don't. So, yeah. Yeah, so that's why at times, like, I'm going to start doing it even though it costs, I make less. I'm trying to get this because once this channel gets monetized, then we'll be on and running for this one, and then we can do some damage. So I'm looking at more of the bigger picture. Especially during the regular season, this channel is going to do very well, I believe. This channel will pick up during the regular season big time. Big time. We're almost done. One more box. We're out of here. Telling y'all though, the Ravens are going to score more points this year. That's why I said I think Lamar goes for like 4,500 passing yards. I really do believe that. If 4,500 passing yards is enough to lead the league in passing yards this year, which it usually never is because there's always one guy that's on a bad team that has to throw like his life dependent on it because they don't have a good defense, then Lamar might actually take most passing yards. That's the only way I can see that happening. But I think with the exit of what's his name, Tucker, we're definitely going to be throwing that ball more, not running it, because when we get into those, even though we convert, we go to third down, one of the least in the NFL. When we do get to third down, they're going to look to Lamar to save them more. Like, all right, Lamar, what do you want? What do you like right here? You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's going to be – so it's going to be a lot more yards to pick up. And that extra 25 yards a game or extra 30 yards a game passing Adds up quick. Adds up stupid quick. What? Hold on, let me check it real quick. What's 30 times 17? It's 510. So just to let you know. So 30 extra passing yards a game would be the difference between a 4,200 yard season and a 4,800 yard season passing. Just to let y'all know. So, y'all, telling y'all, man, we're done. The last one. You know, these are throwaways. You're right, bro. When I refresh YouTube, the original channel is first thing to pop up. And always, try to tell you, they don't push this one like that. During the regular season, I think this channel is gonna blow up. But right now, it's down season, so whatever. You know what I mean? But watch, during the regular season, this channel's gonna blow. Because I go live so much. Like, think about it. Now, instead of 4 days, I'm going live 5 times a week on this channel. 5 times. And during the regular season, there'll be a lot of shorts and stuff like that too. So you factor in shorts, lives, bro, that's a lot. That's a lot of content. So this channel will be just fine during the regular season. I'm not really worried about it too much. Have a good day, sir. This channel will be just fine. And then I'll be full time. Because if everybody supports the Wonderkin Morning Show, bro, I'll easily be able to go full time. Once I'm full time with this, it's over. Like, it is over. The amount of fun we're gonna have on this channel will be crazy. Because I'm different. I don't do everything like everybody else. So I got some like I told y'all from the Wonderkin show, we got the upcoming it's an idea. It's called Story Time. I think y'all are really gonna like that. I think that's gonna really help out the Wonderkin show. But it's gonna for you guys that are members, I'm letting y'all know that now that are members for this, you're gonna have early access to it from this channel. So when I put out story times and stuff like that, y'all gonna have early access because that's just gonna be part of the perks of being a member. And then of course after you guys have watched it and had your chance with it, then everybody else can get it. Producer, I'm telling you, bro. Listen, make sure you come into the draft. The draft part, we're gonna do it. I'm out of here, man.
Hey, good. We'll talk say goodbye.
I never that. Oh, in a meeting. Yeah, it says in a meeting on the door. Is it okay if I get some water? All right. Oh, no cuts? Dang. None. Thank you. Thanks so much. All right, man. Have a great day. God bless. Yes, sir. All right, guys. I'm out of here. But yeah, exclusive. I'm telling y'all. Last time I did fantasy football, I had so much bias at a majority of the Ravens when they had Flacco. Oh, see, that's the thing, too. You can't be biased. That's what, listen, I'm honest. I tell people when I think a player is nice and when I don't think they're nice. I tell people, I'll say this player is good. This player is nice. Certain things like that. Just because I don't root for your team doesn't mean I'm going to crap on your team. You know what I'm saying? It's not the way I do things. It's so funny. Like I had that's why me and Jared get along, right? I've had a lot of people before was crapping on Josh Allen. And I said I believe Josh Allen's the top 3 quarterback. I kept saying that for years. I said him, Lamar, and Patrick Mahomes are the best 3 quarterbacks in the league by far. It's not even close. And I got so much flack for that. And now they're like, oh no, he's number 1 and da. Or you hate him. And I'm like, how do I hate him? I gave him more love than y'all did. It's crazy work out here, bruh. Which I just gonna forget. We're gonna do it in probably August. We're gonna do it in August. August is around my birthday too. Yeah, we'll do it around August. See if I gotta finish a project in a YouTube video. We will see. Yeah. Yo, wait till y'all saw the short I put out. That's AI with the breaking news for Justin Tucker. The ten suspended. That's AI I put out. So if y'all see the short on the other channel talking about breaking news, Justin Tucker, Ravens, Justin Tucker is suspended for 10 games. That's AI. And look at the background, you'll see it. Just to let y'all know. Just to let y'all know. Happy week at the intro. I gotta be me, man. I can only be me. I tell everybody that all the time. I'm gonna be me. Nobody can be a better you than you, so I'll 100% always be me. Real talk. Yeah, if y'all check that out, y'all gonna like it. The reason why I'm saying this now is because I have to go the other way, and every time I go this way, the internet cuts out. So I know I have a feeling the internet's gonna cut out, and they are gonna say I can't hear me. And no matter what I do, they're not gonna be able to hear me. So I don't have to just end the live. So I'm saying it from now, so just in case this thing does that again. We've already been live for almost 50 minutes, certain stuff like that. Can't believe it. Yeah, we know it's AI, but it looked real. It looked mad real. The only reason you can tell it's AI is because breaking has 2 slashes in the background, but you have to really look at it to catch that. It took me like 4 or 5 hours of AI for it to come out like that. So it took time. It took mad time for it to get it like that, but I'm glad it came out okay. He said, I thought that was CNN. Yeah, bro, it's on the Wonder King show. I'm gonna put it on this channel too as a short. You'll see it in a little bit, but it's on the TikTok and it's on the regular channel, the Wonder King show. Just to let you know, I like doing this more than I like doing the 2 videos a day, personally. But that's right now what's paying the bills. So, but guys, I'm about to hit a dead zone like every time, and I do not want it to clip out before I tell you I have a wonderful day. God bless you. Have a wonderful weekend. Y'all see y'all later for the other stuff on there. The internet is already starting to freeze on my end. I love you guys. Thank you for being a part of it. Please make sure you remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, guys, and be safe out in these streets. Have a blessed weekend, guys. I'm out of here. Yeah.